Yeah. Oh my God. Let's see. You're still on? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm not
Oh,
clicking that button. It's
no, I'm not
there
clicking
and
it
I'm
either.
not touching it. It's like it's still there and it says, you're live. And every time I've pressed got it, it's deleted this video. So it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so we've
Right.
got 4 people. So it's like, hey, Cammy.
The
It's like we
4
might
people who have been
actually
getting
get
notifications.
this.
Oh, poor things. I'm so sorry, but hopefully we are with you now.
Yeah, hopefully I don't delete
I'm
everyone.
almost scared to update everyone with the new link. I'm going to do it.
You're gonna do
Right.
it?
Yeah.
This is dangerous. It's very dangerous.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Now
Hey
that should have.
everyone. Now put your chart request. So if I can actually get this live, continuing to be live, then we're going to do some chart requests this week. So just to mix it up a little bit and to, see what everyone's trading and yeah. It's been a bit crazy trying to get this like actually working today. So I think it's taken about an hour. My dogs are snoring in the background. I have a skirt on and I flashed Josh before, so not on
Yeah.
purpose.
When moon.
Apparently about half an hour ago.
Oh dear. Yeah.
So yeah. So
Okay.
hello
Right.
everyone, and thank you for finally joining us. It's been interesting. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to get this link out on Twitter now. Let me just
Yeah,
pop in.
so tell me what you're all trading. So we've got some XRP. We'll see if we can get a chart up on that. Yeah, so hi from Portugal, hi from Melbourne. So yeah, and big happy birthday to Josh. It's his birthday on Friday. He's an old man.
Thank you. I am. I'm a big boy now. Thank
Yeah.
you very much. I have received a wonderful present from you already, which I might show everyone on Friday.
Yeah, so I think it's very nice.
It is. It's amazing. So
You had to go on an adventure to find it. So
yeah, I did. It's a proper experience. Yeah,
so
very good.
let's
Right.
get this link out and we will get started.
Yeah.
So
Just tweet it
finally,
now.
finally, finally. So yeah, Bitcoin's still very boring. So we'll have a look at that chart as well while we're sort of looking. And I won't go and tell my dogs to be quiet because I
No.
will more than likely moon you. And nobody needs to see that.
Right. Okay. That tweet's gone out. So let's give that a retweet and then we can get straight into Bitcoin. Let's see what's happening.
Okay, so let me share my screen and we will go into this. Let's see if I can do this.
Oh, oh,
It's scary. It's scary.
it is.
Okay,
Looks good.
we've done it. We've done it. I've still got that box in the bottom and I'm not touching it because it's going to delete this. All right, so this is BTC. So this is the 4-hour chart. So if you're in the getting started in crypto group, you will know that we've been going sideways for 82 days. So let's have a look at this drop and to where we are now. So yeah, so we've got 495 bars and we've got 82 days and 20 hours. So almost 83 days, which is epic. So we've been in this corrective phase for nearly 3 months. And it's no wonder that we've got a lot of salty traders on Twitter because they're all waiting down the bottom for these, down at this sort of 16 to 20k mark, with their orders waiting, and I don't think they're going to get those filled. So This is a Bitfinex chart, and we can see on this 4-hour chart that we've got the 50 and the 100 EMA have crossed, but we're bouncing on this region, so that's a good sign. We did reject the 200 MA, which often happens in these sort of regions. So it's not a huge issue. If we go back down through the time frames, we can see we've got support here of the 100 and 200. So that's a good sign that we are going to continue up. We've got this EMA swooping down, and this is looking pretty good. So if we go back to our other charts, so we've got 3 BTC charts. We'll have a look at this one. That was the same one. Have a look at this. This is perpetual. This is Huobi. So we can see that we've got a long-term support that we are still bouncing on. We've broken down twice, but that's okay. It happens from time to time. And we can see on this 12-hour chart, we're hitting the 100 MA. So that's proving to be a little bit of resistance at this point in time. But we've got the 200 MA here. So if we can push through on this 12-hour chart, we potentially have 46 to 47,000 on this 200 MA. So that's the 12-hour. Excuse my dog. They are excessively loud tonight.
They are, aren't they?
I just going to like
all day, and yet they're still going.
Yeah, that's all they do all day.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm kind of jealous, to be honest. I do not mind being asleep right now.
Yeah, hopefully you don't snore like that, because it would drive me nuts. Absolutely nuts. It's like I think I would suffocate you. Seriously. It's like, no, dogs have been snoring all day. I can't handle it. So yeah, so we've got this, we've got an uptrend channel happening, just a small one. So if we put some a channel on that, let's have a look. So we've got a nice little channel happening here. So this takes us to these targets I've got. So this first target we've passed, that was 34,700. Our second target we've got at 36,757. And this third target here is 39, about 300-ish, which is going to prove with a little bit of resistance. We can see that we've got quite a bit of resistance coming through this region. So this is going to be our next major hurdle in this region, the just under 40,000 mark. And then on the daily, we've got these here, the 100 and 200 MA, that are looking like they're going to cross, which I don't think they will, because we're going to head up to this region. So this is our technical pivot is 40,700. So we need to sort of just tap that region, and then we'll pull back and then continue up, in my opinion. So if we have a look as well, we've got resistance in this region coming up. So this matches with this upper line. So if we're sort of looking at this, we are going to come up, we'll probably retrace before we break out and then continue. So that's kind of what we're looking at for BTC. So it doesn't look like it's going to break down. We've got a lot of bullish moves at the moment, even though we're having a minor pullback. Don't stress too much about those. I think, overall we're in a good cycle. So yeah. And there's been some good news, I think, this week with Bitcoin.
There's been all sorts of big news, but people do like to pay attention to the FUD more than the other stories out there. But I've seen that the whales are busy accumulating the Bitcoin, especially the owners of the wallets with between 1,000 and 10,000 Bitcoin. There has been a couple of charts, I'm trying to find them now, but they have been showing that the whales are accumulating there, and it's still, Bitcoin still is the 9th largest market capitalization in the world. So when you zoom out and look at it like that, it's still a hugely valuable asset. Still great news there. And
if we
of
look at
course,
the
the mining.
Bitfinex wallets as well, so that just to
Hmm.
go on with what you're saying, so the Bitfinex wallets, they are accumulating as well. So, there's been sort of huge amounts that are just getting bought up in the market at the moment.
And of course, the mining is now a lot more easier, more profitable as well, since the algorithm has adjusted after the China FUD and everything that's going on there. So yeah, zoom out a bit and you realize there's a lot of good news along with the FUD out there.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's what we always need to do. So, like, zoom out and have a look at this bigger picture. And this is the weekly chart. So we can see that we've got sort of strong support in this region. So, we should continue. We've been obviously 82 days in this region. We're probably going to get a little bit more. I don't think we're breaking down at this point. We have been, there's a lot of talk, there's a head and shoulders. It's the ugliest head and shoulders I've ever seen, so I don't think it is. And this shoulder here, if this is a shoulder, it's way too elongated. So I don't think that's a thing. Just going back up to the monthly chart, we can see that we've got this chart here, and that is a reversal candle. So, we have obviously reversed on that candle. This chart doesn't have all the data because it's not, this is Huobi and not the BLX, but we can see that we should start moving sideways. So I might actually pull up the BLX and just get that so we can have a look at what is, what has been happening. So we can see on the BLX that, we didn't get a reversal candle like we did in this region. So we've got this down here and we continued down, but we're starting to get some nice wicks on these candles. So these will start to reverse and we'll start to retest these upper regions. So I'm looking at a larger pattern, A, B, C, D, E here potentially. So let's get some waves on that. Where are we? A, B, C, D. So because we're in a super cycle, it could look something like this, and just choppy and horrible for quite a few months. So, and that gives us enough support in this region to continue to our much higher levels. So, and that makes a lot of sense to me, in regards to, achieving sort of 100 plus on, BTC. So yeah, but when we look at this in perspective, like this looked like it was a massive correction back when it happened. So if we zoom right in on this, this looked, and it was at the time a massive correction. And, that's what we're sort of seeing in this region. But if we, we pull that right down, it's just a blip because, when we're going up to these upper regions with BTC, it's not going to make a huge difference. So you should be accumulating, in my opinion. So let's jump to Ethereum. Okay. So this is the weekly on Ethereum. So we've got a similar sort of pattern to BTC. Let's just get that. So we can see that we're gaining support in these regions. Quite strong support. So we could possibly sort of just fill out this region a little bit more before we've got the EIP 1559. I remembered.
Spot on.
Only because I
From
wrote
memory
it
as well, right?
No, I wrote it down.
Of course.
So I
That
was just
definitely
like,
wasn't the one thing we wrote down before we started the show.
it was. Because I can never remember what it is. And I'm like, oh, I should remember what that is, but I don't. And I've only said it like a million times. So yeah. So on this chart, so the EMAs are still, they're starting to pinch together, but I think they'll start to fan out again. If we have a look at, this is a weekly chart, so if we have a look at Ethereum, they do often sort of come down and pinch together and then fan out again. So it's been a long time actually since we've had a cross on those EMAs, so way back in this region, but only for a small period. So this is the 13th of April, sort of 2020, and this is where we had our dip with, you know, where we got our low from the previous all-time high, and then we took off. So, you know, if you got in at around this $80 mark, you are killing it now, and you don't have a worry in the world. So Ethereum can drop $100 and it doesn't matter. But for anyone who got in later, it obviously does. So if we go to this low time frame, this is an hourly chart, and we can see that we're just retesting these MAs. So this is the light pink one is 100, the dark pink one is the 200. They're starting to pinch together a little bit. We're playing with the top of this channel. So if we can hold these upper regions of this channel, then Ethereum's going to just take off, absolutely blast off. So, you know, I'll be looking for the next resistance is around the sort of 2600 mark. And after that, we're looking for, you know, a $3,000 target. So, you know, with everything that's happening on Ethereum at the moment, I think it's just going to start really killing it.
Awesome. Okay, should we do some super speedy charts?
Yeah, so what is everyone suggesting? And don't forget to smash the like button. I can see that there's only 14 or 15 likes, and there's lots of you in watching, so smash it.
Yeah, give us a quick like and let's go for it, and do drop your chart into the chat if you want, Lisa. We will try and do as many as we can. We'll start with Ripple, XRP. And I will shout them out as we go. But yeah, super speedy, 30 seconds, 1 minute per chart. Let's go.
The pressure's on. The pressure is on.
Pressure is on.
So XRP is actually looking really good. So it's having a little bit of a battle. This is Bitfinex daily. So a little bit of a battle with the EMAs. It loves to do, this is a 15 actually. So hang on, let's go higher time frames and zoom in here. So we can see that we've got support in this region, and we are continuing on this support. So this technically is a rising wedge. So we will come up, we will hit this region, and we should break higher in this pattern. So what I'd like to see is a touch to this region, which is 777. And then we can pull back in this region and then before heading higher. But this is in line with BTC going up as well. So with this rising wedge, different to sort of a bearish wedge. Sometimes they do break down, but the majority of these are looking really bullish. We've got strong divergence on them, and you know, this chart to me looks really great. So we should be able to, with BTC going up, get to around about $1 on XRP if BTC continues. Next one.
Excellent. Silent Blood is calling out for ICP. Can we have a look at ICP?
ICP has been such a strong chart at the moment. So, you know, obviously it came into the market. I've got 5 exchanges on this chart just to watch the variations, slight variations in pattern. But this ICP chart has been just moving amazingly. So we can see that we've come back down. We've retested this breakout region as support, and we're currently sort of moving a little bit up and sideways. We might have one more pullback. So you can see, so this was a 2017 ICO. And obviously this has only come into the market like in the last couple of months. So all of those people that invested in the ICO have, you know, just been, oh my God, I'm just selling this because it's taken forever. So that's what this big drop is. And that's, you know, everyone that invested. And so most of those people are out of these trades right now. So I would think just with the volume of the dump that happened. And, you know, we reached 88% on the retrace on the Fibonacci, and we've had a strong move upwards. So this is literally only a wave one. So, you know, we've got so much room to move on ICP at the moment. So if we put a fib on that, and we can have a look sort of, you know, where we're sort of going with this. And potentially, you know, how big this can be. So, you know, this is an absolutely amazing project. So potentially our 0.5 on the fib, which is normally sort of the third wave, will hit the 0.5 to the 6.8. So we're looking at like 100 to 113 for that third wave coming through. And then for the fifth wave, we should be up around the 167 mark. So from where we are now in this region, that's quite a nice move. So we've got a 275% move on ICP as a potential wave pattern here. So, you know, with BTC in the formation that it is currently, providing that doesn't get, you know, absolutely wrecked by whales, this is you know, a really nice looking chart. So it's had some really strong moves and really good volume coming in these regions.
Awesome. Huge. Vet.
I don't think I've looked at a vet for a long time. Hang on, let me have a look. Can see I haven't looked. It's on my old chart format. So let me have a look if I've got a newer one. Oh, BTC doing it. See, no, that's an old one. Oh, that doesn't like me. Try Vechain. Yay. If BTC would just shut up now, that would be nice. You can see I've got all my lines on my chart.
Lots of coin requests coming in, which is good. Good to see some faces and names from our pay signals group getting started in crypto.com. It's great to see you in here. So,
all right, so let me just take all of this off so we can have a look at this chart. And you can see how I would look at a chart from scratch.
Wow. Exclusive content.
So, all right, so we're on the 4-hour chart at the moment. So obviously we've had quite a big rise. Let's have a look how many waves we've got. We've got 1, 2. Have we crossed? No, we've held that wave. So that to me says that this is still going up. You know, this is potentially was our first wave here, with this being our third wave and this being a fourth wave retrace. So if we have a look at that in terms of waves, we've got an A, B, C, and that we could be in our first wave. So with our retrace almost complete. So this looks like an A, a B, a C. Now I would go and measure this. I would get my extension. I would put it down here and then see how far, how deep this wave came. So we've had quite a deep retrace on that one. So more than 100%. So it's a massive retrace on that. All right, so I'm going to pull up the fib on the entire structure. And see where we're going. Okay, so we've corrected down quite deep on this, massively deep. Take it right back to the beginning. So we've come back down to the 786 on this wave pattern. So we could have correction complete here. Now this looks to be like, because of the depth of this wave, it may not be a fourth wave. It may be a full reset. So, but we do have a clear ABC in this pattern. Now this could be the impulse, or it could be a DE wave. So if we're looking at this as an impulse, we're going up. If it's a DE wave, we probably will pull back around this region that I've got the mouse on. So potentially, if we're going up, we want to measure this wave as a wave 1 to get some targets. So, and this is a process of elimination and corrections, because we don't know that we're in an impulse until we're in an impulse. So we have to eliminate as we go. So potentially, if this is an impulse, we're going to go up and we're going to retest this previous high on this wave, potential wave 1, which is about 155, 0155. And then it should go up with the next target of 225. And then break out above this, just above it, around the 336 mark, 0336 mark. So if it is not an impulse, and if it's still corrective, it will look like an extended wave pattern, and it will be an A, B, C. Hang on, where's my DE? There we go. A, B, C, D, E. And then one more wave lower. So, you know, that's kind of what we're going to see at the moment. So we're either, you know, if we can break above this previous high, then we're going up. So that's a good sign that we can achieve the upper targets. At the moment, we are going up. We need to break this region here, which is critical region on this is 0.149 on VET. And then if that region breaks, we're going higher. We're going much, much higher. So yeah, fingers crossed on that one.
Cool. Okay. KSM.
KSM is one of my favorites.
Keep the charts coming, everyone. Drop them into the chat. We will try and get through as many as we can. There's someone even asking for baby Doge.
I'm not chatting baby Doge. No, it's not happening. Okay, we're not even looking at KSM. Hang on, let me have a look. Doesn't want to load that chart. There we go. So KSM is looking quite good at the moment. So it is bouncing. It has had quite a deep retrace also. But we've got some nice strong moves. So this is chart has just come out of the buy zone from crypto, from getting started in crypto. And we can see that we've had a cross on the MAs here. So this is a 3-hour chart, and this 100 MA is really swooping around. So this is a good sign that there's strong buy pressure on this chart. So if we go up through the higher time frames, you know, they're still quite, you know, pointing down, but the MACD is really curving, and, you know, we've got this island here that's gone above. So, you know, that's a good sign as well. We've got plenty of room to move on the RSI on this chart. So it's really looking good in my opinion. So if back down on these lower time frames, we can see on this 2-hour chart, we're just about to cross bullish. We're just about to cross this resistance. So we're going sideways in this region. So as soon as we're on the other side of this resistance, this blue line here, blue dotted line, you know, this is going to explode. So, you know, with everything KSM has been doing, it's had a massive correction, but, you know, parachain auctions and everything have been going on, and this is so undervalued. It's not funny. So yeah, huge. So my upper target on this one at the moment is massive. It's $900. Shorter term, we've probably got about 529 to 655.
Wow, cool. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, there's so many. SXP. That's it. SXP.
Chart. Oh, it doesn't want to load charts today.
No.
And then trading view goes down. Wow.
Oh,
not
wow.
me this time, it's trading view.
That's insane. Let's try
I don't know if we'll get any
all
charts
trading
at the moment. So hang on 2 seconds.
Try and refresh another chart. Yeah.
So we'll go back to the Telcoin chart, but that's literally trading view being down. Oh, it's not. It's trading view. There we go.
Oh, have you got any other charts along your tabs there that we can look at?
Because they're all going at trading views down.
Yeah, so none of them are going to load, are they?
No, that's all trading views all down.
Oh, wow, what a
we're
day.
having all these technical difficulties, and then trading view goes down. So
well, not much we can do about that. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, complaints to trading view. They should have known we're going live today.
Hang on. Maybe they've come back up. Let's have a look.
Yeah. Okay.
No. Oh my goodness, this show is so technically challenged.
Oh.
So yeah, no, there's nothing. They're not. Hang on. Wait. Let's see if we've gone. No.
Well, we got some charts in. That's the main thing.
We did, and I think we're going to do this like this format more often. So yeah, so we might actually try later in the week, and maybe so Josh has got England on Wednesday night, so he's going to be a busy boy with that, and so we might try Thursday night just before his birthday.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. In the meantime, thanks for everyone. We've got a lot of people saying Bitcoin's dropping, having a little bit of a drop at the moment.
Well, we wouldn't know because trading view's gone.
We wouldn't know. So as far as we're concerned, everything's okay.
Everything's fine. Trading views.
Some people in the group wanting to join the signals. That's amazing. Go to gettingstartedincrypto.com and click on paid signals. You'll find all the details there. We've had a couple of really good weeks actually.
We've had a really good month. What you're talking about, it's been a green month, and you know we've got into ICP, we got into Alice on the weekend, movie block, which was huge. Yeah, everything's been in there just moving. We've got some that are just not moving. They've still been sitting in the buy zone for about a week, but I do anticipate they'll move soon.
Yeah,
Just lots of
absolutely.
patience
And
happening on those ones.
other than the signals, there's all sorts of resources, learning tools. There's a live chat. We've got a massive community. Everyone helps each other out. So, yeah, you're paying for lots of cool features and lots of cool features to come, actually, including, hopefully, fingers crossed, an app as well, because so many of you like to trade on your phones. So,
Yeah, so that's
yeah,
really exciting. So that's, coming very soon. Josh has already got that in development. So yeah.
cool. Okay.
Cool. All right, trading view's still not up, so we will catch you later in the week.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching our technically challenged show.
See you soon.
Thank you for bearing with us. Bye.